Okay, it is afternoon of Thursday. Just did class at Legends. I have one more class tonight. I'm beat up beyond belief. I've learned a lot this week. It has been amazing. It's nice to be the student, as I said before. And my shoulders are wrecked. Shin looks like it got whacked really, really bad by Anderson Silva, about 10 times. Got a bone bruise. It's really nice. But anyway, complaints aside, it's been unbelievable, and the intensity of training has been humbling and well worth it. Now, I have a very special trip that I'm going to be making with Randy Shofinski. He came up from Torrance, California. He's a fan of Submissions 101. We just spent the last hour having coffee. He's works in the movie business, actually, but he goes to the Gracie Academy and down in Torrance, and he just gave Rorion a call, and Horion's actually at the academy, so Randy has been gracious enough to drive me down there, and I'm going to go look around the Gracie Academy and meet Ryron Gracie, and it's going to be an experience. I have nothing but respect for what they do, and it doesn't, for me, I mean, I'm one of those guys that it doesn't matter. Gi, no gi, Gracie, Machado, Eddie Bravo, catch wrestling. I love it all, and that was the whole point of Submissions 101. So I'm about to go enjoy some time down at the Gracie Academy in Torrance, California. So stay tuned. So currently I'm in the parking lot of the Gracie Academy in Torrance. Randy was very kind enough to drive me down. There's Randy. And Randy is a practitioner here at the Torrance, the headquarters, really. It's the mecca of Gracie Jiu Jitsu. So I'm about to go in and take a look around.
That's Rorion's office, but you know he's not here.
Gotcha.
Always looks out and sees it. He knows everybody's name.
Yeah.
Triangles on the doors, as you can see.
Man, it's gorgeous in here.
There's a little story here about how this beam came into effect.
Uh-huh.
And everywhere you look, this is their store. That's where the Black Belt magazine was.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked it up and I opened it up and see there's the...
That's the
yes,
thing there. Nice.
that's the engraving of Grandmaster by Elio Gracie when he was defeated by Matsuhiko Kimura
Right.
in 1951, and he actually didn't tap his corner through on the towel because they didn't want him to break his shoulder.
Right.
But you know, here's something I actually have never asked. What was a Kimura called before Kimura?
Well, there's a Japanese term for it, and it's called udigarami. That's what the Japanese call it, which basically means an arm entanglement.
Right.
And I just think out of respect, the Gracies, they just named it after.
Oh yeah, definitely out of respect.
Well, it's funny because you look at the Americana, that doesn't really make sense if you think about it. It doesn't bear any resemblance to anything. So
there's a story with this painting, which is that, which I don't know, but the plaque can tell you, that Elio Gracie actually jumped into shark-infested waters in a boating incident and saved a bunch of guys. He was definitely, for being kind of frail and small, he definitely had quite a spirit. And this is the original mock-up of the octagon that we all know Rorion developed. Of course, Hoist went in there and did very well in the early ones, and which, you know, they could have chosen Hickson, but they didn't think that it would be as effective in showing how the Gracie Jiu Jitsu can work for a smaller person, because Hickson was already a world champion and just has a more athletic demeanor, I guess.
Right.
And that's everyone's first gi. So when my teachers have their families, that's when they'll put, so Elio and Rorion are in this picture.
Yeah.
And Rorion And one of his kids is in this picture. And
that's awesome.
That's how young they train, before you can walk. This was the Gracie family home in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to, I'm going to enter into the mat room, and here's a carved piece of Elio Gracie. Randy took a picture of himself next to it with the magazine, which I thought was very funny. I love that. It was really cool. And by the way, the Academy is absolutely spotless. It looks like a condominium. It's just like the carpets and the leather couches. It's gorgeous here, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm assuming there's all these covers to magazines, just go all the way down. So Randy, what's down there? Is that changing rooms down there?
No, this is the way, if you were going to come as a spectator,
yeah,
this is the way that you can go to the mat room with your shoes.
Oh, okay.
And if you were coming in, you want to see what would happen if you came in?
Sure.
And it's okay, we have our shoes on.
Okay.
If I wanted to come in here and change, let's say, this, by the way, of course, it's self-explanatory. When they were given the professorship by their grandfather,
right,
the boys got these diplomas.
Okay.
And this is a detail of all those. This is my curriculum by my teachers in DVD form to help us study at home. So when we take our blue belts, hopefully we will pass.
It's interesting to note that I would say that the Gracies have their Jiu Jitsu program laid out probably the best out of any of the other Jiu Jitsu programs. It is pretty impressive. They have their little chart and flow of what to do. Mount position, side mount. So I'm currently on the mat here in the middle of the Gracie Academy, and lots of space. Can't get better. I mean, come on. No pillars, open space. It's pretty cool. And we were just commenting on the density of the floor here. And it's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
The shipping room here on the back.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is where it all is.
So go up with the shirt into Randy's friend. What size you wear? What size t-shirt?
I'm a large.
Blue, navy, or black?
Black would be great.
Rorion, thank you.
Thank you.
Just make sure you tell Randy when I tap, he lets go of my neck.